Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Albert Potato. Welcome back to Plutocracy, where I suspect over the course of this episode, our wealth is going to hit over $1 billion. No, so my wealth at the moment is just about 650 million. My opponent is 1.71, which doesn't really bode overly well. I gotta be honest, but it's fine. I'm not really that bothered about it. I mean, it is what it is. He's got like a pretty tremendous amount of income. But again, that's not super problematic. What we need to do is we need to try and just continue to build out the potato trust of Iowa, and actually slowly but surely acquire as many as possible transport companies, that is, in the Iowa department. Now, we're definitely getting there. We've definitely got the ability to do it. I think we probably want to target a company like this, Superfluid Inc. I mean, look at this. The market cap is not actually that high relative to mine. And I have complete control over this. Plus, we now have got a decent number of companies that are feeding into... Are we all members of the cartel? Yeah, we want to hit the next level of the cartel for sure. But we've got a definite number of companies that are feeding into a whole bunch of profits in Iowa, which are being taxed at a very, very low rate relative. What we need to do over the course of this episode is Potato Trust 2 in Tennessee. We need to make sure that we get about $87 million worth of money towards Potato Trust 2. How on earth we do that, I'm not quite sure. Whether it's me taking dividends out of... Is it me taking dividends out of the company in Iowa and bumping it into the company in Tennessee for a while? It might very well be that. But the reason that we need to do that is because I really need to up my game in terms of takeovers, and that's what we're going to do pretty much as soon as possible. We need it to be 100% takeover by Potato Trust 2 of Potato Trust 1, which is not only going to make me personally very, very wealthy, it's also going to allow complete corporate control of all of the Tennessee business, because at the moment, Potato Trust Tennessee 2 is run from Iowa. That's right. And Iowa, as I have already highlighted, is exactly where we want to be doing business. So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to see, if it's all possible, whether we can get into politics. I'm definitely going to try. I'm definitely going to try. We're going to have a grand old time. I very much hope. Do I need to sell any companies? Do I need to invest in anything? Not really. I need to be on the lookout for what my opponent is doing. He's not sort of invading all of the upper echelons of... Oh, I need to be buying stuff as well. I need to be getting more skill points. I feel like I'm shockingly low to the ground when it comes to skill points. Oh, I'm surprised that I got it that cheap. In fact, that might even... no, not quite yet. We're not quite yet to where we need to be. Right, we're going to get about 50 million this next quarter. That's pretty darn great. When are the next elections in Iowa? I'm going to buy that yacht in a second, too. When are the next elections in Iowa? March of 1884. And that's definitely what I want to... That's definitely what I want to be a part of. This is probably going to be a bit of an expensive purchase for me, but you know what? That's fine. Maintenance is what maintenance is going to continue to be. I suppose we could always sell it off if we need to. That's 67 million. That's 67 million. That is quite a large chunk of cheddar. Let's see what we've got going on. Again, I don't know why you want to start me at the bottom here. What do we got? Strike, accident. Okay, none of that really matters, in fact. I don't know why I'm being notified of this. Right, okay, whatever. Governor Hill resigns again. That's all old news. That's all old news, video game. Right, so we're going to get 51 million each and every turn. Again, what we need to do is we need to massively capitalize. Massively capitalize. We need to do a share issuance. We need to try and do that as much as we possibly can. Sure. I don't really have much of a financial stake in that company, so there's no real reason not to. October the 27th is when we're going to be able to issue shares again, and I will very, very much enjoy doing that. Don't care at all. Yeah, so this is the first thing that we want to do, and then I think we just need to try and go on a company buying spree. In as much as that is possible, we're going to try and do it. We also need to try and just sort of fulfill some more achievements. We've got the wealth achievements. The luxury achievement is evading me, has been evading me for a while. Negotiations, we can probably do that. Wealth top rating, 46. It's not bad, is it? Influence top rating, we're not even in the top 100. I mean, I have absolutely no idea what more we can do to get influence. We can probably start buying ourselves some of these patronage things. That's probably a nice little curiosity that we can try and go after, which is what we will. But anyway, that's fine. Accident of poke transports. Do I have control of poke transport? I've got a tiny, like, minor share. I really don't care about that at all. Let's go after some more niceties. There we go. That is perfect. What's the category that we've got most of? We've got most pennies. That's fine. Right, we're going to continue to chill. We're going to continue to chill here. We're going to gain influence next quarter as well, which is good. But most importantly, we're going to have above that 89 million, whatever it is, threshold that we're going to need. And again, it's not money down the drain. Like, I'm going to be compensated personally for putting this money in, so it'll definitely allow things to happen. Right, 122 million. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I think that we try and right, we try and do a share issuance here. Share issuance. Share size. Oh, we can only issue up to 5 million or so. That's slightly problematic. Is there not another way to get money into here? We've got to try. Brilliant. And that's actually money that's going to be coming directly from the company, which is, again, kind of defeats the purpose. How much have we got in the bank now? Dividend size is high. 3.5 million. 3.5 million. I have absolutely no idea how we can get more money into this company. And to the tune of about 120 million. We could always become the CEO here. God, I mean, this is a pickle, isn't it? This is a massive pickle. Potato Trust Tennessee 1. We do have external buyers. Potato Trust Iowa does have. I tell you what if Potato Trust Iowa was just to buy the shares on the stock exchange? 9 to 8.5. Yeah. Potato Trust Tennessee 1. Company portfolio. Let's do it. Let's just buy. I mean, we should have like 150. We should have 150 million here. And the good news is, okay, this is clearly a technologically complex operation. We're going to start buying from the people that are not... Oh, my lordy. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we're going to start buying from everybody in the company. So, actually, what you're going to start to see is you're going to start to see that my personal wealth is also going to increase. There we go. Yeah, and actually, also, so my dividends. So my dividends accordingly. This is literally impossible, though, isn't it? Also, hold on. Pause. I need to participate in this auction. Yep, for all of 10k, I will absolutely buy it. There we go. It's mine. Beautiful. I need to have everything. It's very, very important. Strike at Jackson Partners. That's okay. Back to Tennessee. Right. What is the Potato Trust 1 got? I'm not... who am I buying out? Am I buying out this boy here? I think I am. Or am I buying out... no, I'm buying out myself. Right. Well, that's... okay, that's clearly... I mean, it's fine. It's actually not necessarily a problem. But Potato Trust Iowa, I am determined that Potato Trust Iowa is going to be the sort of area where everything happens. We're gonna do a share issuance. We're gonna do a share issuance pretty much as we possibly can. Sure, we're gonna issue that to the tune of... gonna give it additional capitalization. Brilliant. We will buy out 100% of it. Beautiful. The capitalization has just absolutely skyrocketed. Reserves increase. Brilliant. Issue efficiency is at 100%. Fantastic. And that has catapulted us into the top 10 wealth rating. Oh my god, what did I do? Yeah, literally just passed 1 billion. You see that over the course of like a turn by literally just manipulating. Look at that. The market cap, 900 million. And all we did, by the way, to increase our net wealth by $400 million is by give $140 million to one company. It's insane, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I wish I legitimately understood it. I do not understand it. It's fine. Right, so let's go here, here. We're building our next building. It's perfect. Oh, we've got a point to use. What do I want to do? Salary paid to CEOs. I'll take CEO development of the company, to be honest. That seems pretty important to me. Right, so Potato Trust, Tennessee 1. Beautiful. Let's do it. Let's do it. Keep buying. Keep buying and keep giving myself more money. Let's do it. Let's do it whilst the thingy is... Whilst the game is paused. Or at least... Let's try and do it on the down low. It seems like the noise... I don't know, the noise of buying... Seems to be... Is that it? Is that all we're able to buy? Oh, look, there we go. We got it. We have 100% of the company. Potato Trust IA. Brilliant. Okay, so that's what we did. I mean, it was not that complicated at the end of the day. We can merge the trusts. In fact, we can merge both of these trusts, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Company expansion in Potato Trust Tennessee 2 has not taken place yet. That's fine. Company expansion here has literally just concluded. Let's conduct the merger. It's still going to be owned entirely by me anyway, so we can call it a merger. Call it whatever we want. Let's put the guy who's actually competent in charge. But not only that, it costs a darn sight less to actually pay. We're going to see a massive increase in everything. And yeah, I mean, the shareholders... Well, I'm the shareholder. Oh, look. It's approved. Marvelous. Beautiful. It goes through. So what does that take our wealth to? It takes our wealth down to 742 million. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I say about that. First of all, there's a couple of things to consider. First of all, let's get this company back into the cartel. There we go. Beautiful, because it's an integral part. It really, really is. The second thing that we're going to check is how much do we have in reserves. And we are going to absolutely make sure that we pay 100% of dividends. We're going to make sure that also the work plan is appropriately big so that we're getting... There we go. Appropriately big so we're getting a decent chunk of cheddar. What's that wealth at now? 748 million. You're not happy when I do the transfer of wealth to different companies. That's interesting. So yeah, we've devalued Potato Trust IA by $400 million through, as far as I'm concerned, literally only reducing the reserves. Is that it? I think that's literally it. Also, Superfluid Inc. is having a strike at the moment, which I feel is a golden opportunity. Golden opportunity to buy. Besides, my wealth may get recalculated in just a second, but I would like to try and take over Superfluid Inc. Yeah, for sure that would be good. So in Illinois, we've got Potato Trust Illinois. Here's the thing about Potato Trust Illinois. I own it 100%. Can we not buy... Yeah, this Potato Trust, by the way, being bankrupt, that's not actually the case. What we need to do... is we need to see if we can try and buy... I can't purchase from myself, which is the interesting thing. I can't purchase from myself on the open market. I'd have to sell it to a third party and then buy it back. Which seems like a terrible idea. Value of the company is down by 5 million or so. How much we got in the bank here? 5 million in the bank. That's fine. We're continually expanding this building. That's okay. It's part of the cartel. That's brilliant. We're definitely getting there, by the way. We're definitely getting there. Current market share is 9.82. We're going to continue to build that out. That's very, very important. The real question is, though, I mean, how is it best? How is it best? I mean, I don't really think that it's best for us to build our wealth. I know that sounds kind of insane to say, but I think it's best for us to build our cash flow, and I think that's much more important. Because we could, at the moment, spend all of our time just, like, recapitalizing. If we recapitalized one company, for example, we could pretty much, you know, we could take over the whole flipping world. Whereas if we start buying up Superfluid, for example, especially whilst they're on strike, then that would be marvelous. Sure Crescent. Where's Sure Cent? It's in Illinois. I don't care about Illinois. I care about Superfluid Inc., which is in Iowa, which we can merge with. Yeah. Is that strike finished? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, so the value has definitely gone back up. Not by a tremendous amount, I would hasten to add. Yeah, I'm just gonna start buying. You know, I am actually just gonna start buying straight up. It's gonna devalue our company tremendously. It's gonna devalue our company a lot. But again, does it matter? I'm not sure that it does. I'm really not sure that it does. The company has again devalued itself. Marvelous. There's also an opportunity for me to use perhaps a... excuse me? You became the richest person in the world? Is that really the case? Hold on. How do I check this? What's your wealth? What's your wealth? Hold on. Person search. Wealth. Sorting. Descending. There we go. What's your wealth? Your wealth is 2.3 billion. Oh, so the game literally ends when you get to 2.3 billion worth? I mean, that seems a little bit of a sham, to be honest, because again, look at this. My net worth at the moment, not that much, but look what we can do. Look what we can do. We'll do the share issuance. We'll do the share issuance on May 21st. We'll see exactly what happens here. There we go. I thought it was whoever got to whatever their net worth was at the end of the game. I didn't think it was a case of rush to the top necessarily. Otherwise, that may have definitely reconfigured some of my decisions. But yeah, so we'll do the recapitalization thing. Potato Trust IA. Yeah, the company net worth, just not that much. Right, go into 3 times speed. Beautiful. As much as I would like to buy stuff, it's not really important. Right, we'll do a massive issuance. Roundabout that much, sure. 90 million or whatever. Oh, we are going to lose like a tiny bit of the company, but I mean, that's fine. Honestly, on the whole. 100% capital efficiency, brilliant. We've, you know, given 1 point whatever stake of the company away. But again, my net wealth has skyrocketed. Absolutely skyrocketed there. And it will continue to skyrocket because of the fact that it just loves to be big and bold. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so what is my wealth at now? 800 million. Yeah, again, that's quite exceptional. That is absolutely quite exceptional. And that's because dividend size, again, I would say dividend size is at 100%. If we drop that down, where we are literally just investing 100% of our net income, which should be, well, it's a substantial amount, a truly substantial amount. There we go. Personal shares, buy out the rest of my company. If one can even do that, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a kicker, to be honest, but I mean, I'm not actually overly bothered. I feel like it's definitely going to be possible for us to supersede his wealth anyway. Oh my lordy. It's just such an absolute faff to just buy shares in the marketplace. And it's ridiculous. Look at this. I'm clicking as fast as I can, and it's not keeping up. That's a tragedy. The thing is that if I was to go and make a deal with you, I'm not even sure that I could make a deal to control 100% of my company. 14 million. 14 million. Well, we can do some more negotiations. Compromise again? Oh, we might not like this. Oh, come on. Oh, this is the other meter that will tell me if he hates me. Yep, right. Now he despises me. And now he's my enemy. Of course. Of course. So now we have to. We are literally forced to buy out the rest of the shares on the stock market. Is there nothing gracious in this world? I mean, seriously. Gosh darn it. How ridiculous. Well, I mean, definitely in terms of the value of all of our companies, I don't hate it. I think we're in a good place. But certainly in terms of becoming the wealthiest person in the world, that is a little bit unfortunate that that the baddie did happen to win there. Does it make any difference at 1 time speed? No, it really doesn't. We're literally buying tiny, tiny little parcels. I think that's the sort of counter in this game. The counter is that, you know, you buy smaller and smaller parcels to try and encourage you to just make a deal with somebody like this. But again, now we can't. We literally cannot. Engage the best lawyer. Engage the best lawyers. Absolutely. Yeah, so there is, because the stock market is like such an integral part of the game now, it's literally not possible to get around the fact that you're going to have to make a deal with somebody at some point. Otherwise, you know, your sanity is just going to go. But I really don't think that there is a way around it. At least not without like dramatically improving exactly what the heck is happening here. Because this just feels, it just feels so unpolished, you know? 0.1%. Again, I'd love to buy it. I will, at this point, pay quite literally any price. I'm buying 18 shares apiece. A 250% premium on the whole shebang. Literally just to take control of my company again. How is this efficient? This is just not efficient. 0.05. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's a negligible amount. It really, really is a negligible amount, and that's good. That is great. But yeah, I think there's definitely a few changes that need to be made in terms of, well, first of all, the way that capitalization works, the ease of conducting mergers, holding companies. I know that holding companies are on the horizon. That's definitely going to be changed at some point or introduced. I think that needs to happen. I also think that there needs to be a level of autonomy for CEOs to undertake because, again, you know, you look at Nevada, right? Nevada, Potato Trust Nevada, great company, fantastic, happy days, looks really, really good. Potato Trust Illinois owns a decent chunk of it. Whoa, 41%? Really? That's a lot. But, you know, they've got reserves. They've got reserves here. We are expanding continuously, which is great. Very, very good and all. But there's just no real... there's no real opportunity for CEOs to act independently, which I think is really quite important. It really, really is. Wealth is up at 920 million, which is great. Very, very good. Super fluid. Look at the net wealth here. The net wealth here is great. There's also probably something to be said for just taking out a huge, great loan. Like a massive, great loan. Once we've got... Well, taking out a massive, great loan once the company is capitalized in such a way. There's also something to be said for government contracts. I want to fool around with a little bit more influence building because I still haven't gone into politics. Oh my god, I missed the politics deadline again. Come on, come on. We're paying nothing. $800, $5,000. 0.02. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? It's literally impossible to buy out my own company. Yeah, but certainly in terms of in terms of the best way to do it... Okay, play again. And buy... I mean, we're artificially propping up the price of this... of this insane company. Of this absolutely insane company. To be honest, I imagine this is probably quite exploitable as well. Please, please, please. God. Look at the... I'm just gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy until we seal the deal, because this is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. And again, I would stress, there is no other way for us to do this. There is absolutely no other way for us to do this. It's like we literally have to sit here and either drive the price to absolute oblivion. I suspect that this is happening is because it's constantly recalculating my my wealth based on the fact that the company shares, you know, have gone way higher. Oh, I mean, seriously. He even owns 0%. I mean, we must be close now. Right. Let the video game tick over for a day. Brilliant. Back down. We're literally in the land of buying one share apiece. It doesn't get any more miserable than this. It literally does not get any more miserable than this. Oh, lordy. Yeah, what a sad state of affairs. What a sad state of affairs. Yeah, and I know that a lot of this is due to the fact that I've got... Oh, thank goodness, finally. I know that a lot of this is due to the fact that I've obviously got, you know, all of the things enabled. Let me have a look. Yeah, if I was to take out a loan, how much would I be able to take out a loan for? 290 million. To be honest, I should probably be trying to... attempt that at some point. We can do another share issuance in a little bit to increase the capitalization. No real reason not to do that. Reserves are going to increase at a ridiculous rate. I really genuinely think that this is the way to do things. So my net wealth is where? Where am I? Where am I on the rich list? I'm like 10. I was like, I can definitely eclipse him. It's just a question of time frame. But what I do want to do, I would like to... I mean, even buying a mansion, this is a bit pointless, isn't it? It's interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. But what I would really like to do is I'd really like to buy some of these. Why don't I buy them all? Right. So satisfaction growth. Let's do it. Renown up. But no influence, right? Actually, yes, influence. Theater. When it says finance, construction cost is 2 million. Satisfaction growth, I thought that was education. Population growth, it's me again. Church and a university is going to cost me 21 million. But it's going to get me 5k renown. Patronage companies and luxuries. So I'm politically, like, very with it. Which is cool. Upcoming elections of officials. November of 84. I mean, is that here? March of 86. I mean, really? Come on. Come on. I will have enough influence to do some stuff though, right? Yes, I absolutely have enough influence to do some stuff. Right. What's the law currently in at the moment? Cartel investigation. Engage the best lawyers. How is it like a 1% chance that my cartel is actually discovered? I mean, what cartel? What cartel? Okay. So, the real question is this going to give me a decent amount of influence each and every turn by being patron of literally all of these things? The answer to that is I suspect that it will, but I really don't know. I mean, it gives me renown, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's happy days. It's very nice. But but not that bothered. Right, so can I introduce a law? I would like to introduce a law. House elections, reading the law until 10th of December. Right, let's wait until 10th of December, and then let's get our own law in here. Right, so nothing should be in here now. Brilliant. I'm going to try and put my own law in, because I'm determined that we try and make this happen. Right, lower tax. Brilliant. Introduce. Let's do it. House of Representatives, State Senate, Governor approval. Right, let's introduce it. Let's see what happens. We just used 47,000 influence. So, where is it going to go? No active laws pending in the legislature. That's a lie. What are you talking about, video game? There is an active law. That active law is the active law that I wanted to push. The lowering tax law. The make potato happy law. Which I might say is one of the most important laws that that could possibly exist. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's time to become a trillionaire. No longer a billionaire. Look, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Like, it says that it's on the... You've already initiated this bill. The bill is being prepared and will soon be considered in the Iowa state. But when? But when? Also, it should be possible to eliminate corporation tax. That would definitely be cool. A townhouse. I like the idea of that, but unfortunately, again, I just don't want to. Right, so in Iowa, things are going good. We've obviously got superfluid. We got a decent amount of superfluid, but I mean, if we really want to, we should be company expanding all the time from now on. Actually, maybe not. Maybe there's a chance that we... Maybe there's a chance that we take control of Superfluid Inc. And that would, I mean, that would make an absolute juggernaut. I'm just looking at the number of workplaces here. I don't know how much capital in reserves the company actually has, but, I mean, not very much. Not very much at all. But we should look to do this. But if I really wanted to get the maximum number of, the maximum amount of net wealth, we should probably look to try and just recapitalize our company constantly, because that is all that counts for market cap, really. It's literally just the size of how much cash you've got in the bank. Right. Superfluid. I do want to buy this. I do want to buy this company. I really think that would be good. I think that would be great. And to be honest, it's not going to take us a million years this time. We're going to manage. Right. Hold on. What's going on? Hill Steel? State law of Alabama, Tennessee, Iowa. Lower income tax. This is good. This is good. This lobby. Let's lobby. Right. How many people are voting yes? How many people are voting yes? How many people are voting no? Against, agree, non-partisan. I've got it, right? I've got it. I've got it. When do we... Where's the... What about in the Senate? I don't have it in the Senate. I don't have it in the Senate. We can't lobby this yet. There are no active laws pending in the House, before the House. The governor is in favor of it. So, who are the I need to influence the Republicans. I need to make the Republicans my... I need to influence the Republicans. We're actually going to do something. We're actually going to do something here. This is going to be marvelous. Right. So, okay, we need to go here, legislature. We need to go here. Who did I say we needed to influence? Senate. Republicans. Right. So it's Republicans. It's Republicans. Just literally any of the Republicans would be great. Right. Party. You're Republican. Brilliant. Let's start paying off a couple of these people. Brilliant. I will take the extra loyalty. Oh, you want a painting? Oh, I just happen to have the... It's a bit of a steep price. Let me see how much, or for how little people will be. I'll take reputation. Unfortunately, couldn't get loyalty there. To be fair, I mean, I don't really care if I sell my horses, do I? No, you know what? Take the horse. Give me your loyalty. Take your horse. Give me your loyalty. Clark Inc. Arkansas. That's annoying. Arkansas. Everybody. Okay, so it turns out that everybody from Iowa wants something from Arkansas. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Clark Inc. Everybody wants Clark Inc. Okay, also ridiculous. Brilliant. Brilliant. Loyalty. I should probably sort by... I can't sort. Of course I can't sort by loyalty. That's a bit of a pain in the backside, actually. There we go. Can I sort you out? You want 42 shares. From Iowa. From Iowa! Finally, somebody who wants something from Iowa. Sure. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna get people. We're gonna get people. Sure, you know what? You can take a coin, even though it's gonna end up disrupting my vibe. Right. Capella Inc. from California. You want... Oh my god. 1,200 shares. You know, I'm going to be like Bruce Wayne. I'm just going to come in and buy the hotel, you know? Right. Brilliant. I'll take the loyalty. What do you want? Gonzalez Petrol. From Arkansas. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to my person. I'm going to have to take a trip to Arkansas and get something in Arkansas to get... to get this set up. Sure. Happy days. Ideally, I'm interested in repeat company. For Gonzalez Petrol, again. Like, seriously. Are these... These are Democrats. Gosh darn it, I don't need Democrats. I need Republicans. I need Republicans. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Well, it doesn't hurt if they like me more, too. I just feel like I need to prioritize. I need to prioritize my efforts. I need to prioritize my efforts. Okay, that's good. Right, so what does everyone else look for? Butler Inc. Arkansas. Everybody wants something in Arkansas. Right, if I just go to Arkansas and I buy a whole bunch of Butler Inc., Gonzalez Petrol, or whatever it is. I mean, Arkansas is this one. Let's go here. Sure, I think we've got time. We've got time. We've got time. Iowa, right. So the Senate is still in a state of abstention, but that's fine. The House of Representatives is going to pass it, which is great. That's good. Right, what did I need? I needed some Gonzalez. Like I'm on a shopping trip here. I need some Gonzalez. I'll just buy, you know, like... It's absolutely dirt cheap. I could probably buy the company. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Or could I? Should I? No, I'm not going to. That would be daft. But I'll buy a bit more than that. Sure, that's fine. Okay, let's go and get ourselves an office here. There we go. Literally just to corrupt the senators in the House here. Right, okay, so let's go back to Iowa. Let's go back to Iowa. Go to legislature. Here, sort by Republicans. Clark Inc. Right, so we go ambition here. We buy 4.2 million of Clark Inc. It's quite an investment, to be fair. Buy another few just in case. Right, solve your problem. Brilliant. Take the loyalty. I'll buy those shares back from you. Thank you very much. And yet again, I'll take the loyalty. I don't want the company. How much of Clark Inc. have I inadvertently ended up owning? Just 1.2%. That's pretty good. Right, you want a pony, unfortunately. It's the only thing that I don't really have. Right, Butler Inc. That's easy enough to buy as well. That's going to solve quite a few people's things. Can we use an agent on you, actually? We can maybe use the Cardinal. Yeah, we'll use the Cardinal on you. If that fails, we'll use the Dirt Bringer. Right. I don't really care about these shares. Brilliant. Ambition. Foster and Partners. You want 2,500 shares. I mean, that's quite the ask. That's quite the ask. You ever heard of this thing called corruption before? Right, so the fact that you're a puppet now is great. I don't care about satisfying your other conditions. There we go. Brilliant. I've spent millions influencing these people. I hope it's going to save me millions. Guild oil, and you're looking for Cook Brothers. Okay, well we can get here. Right, guild oil. Let's do it. We just need a couple. Mind you, we literally just need a couple. What do you need? Quoter? White and Partners, Iowa? Sure. If I've got him, I'll give him to you. Brilliant. So that's 2 puppets. I think we actually might legitimately have materially changed the sort of game here. Let's see if we can try and get a few more. Cook Brothers. You want $111,000 worth of shares. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of shares. Good. And then, what do you want? You want Foster Inc. And again, it's in Arkansas. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody is so bothered about Arkansas. I mean, does everyone think that there's some sweet business opportunities available down in Arkansas? I don't know. I don't get it. Right, so that's 3 puppets. We could always do... you know, somebody like you, for example. We could use the agent. We could use the detective. Yeah, we could use the detective, for example. I mean, not like it particularly matters. You're going to vote against my proposal anyway. Right. I think that's going to be enough. If we check back... Illinois, Iowa. We check back. So, it's going to happen. Not necessarily guarantee if there's going to be some abstentions, but we'll see. In the Senate, we can tell our puppets which way to vote. We can tell our puppets which way to vote, and we can also try and influence. We can also lobby. Yeah, we can lobby them specifically if we need to, which I don't particularly need to. Although I will say, it would be really, really nice to have that little bit of extra security. There we go. God, this is gonna end me with like a whole bunch of companies that I really just don't care about. There we go. 2 puppets. Oh, what do you know? You're gonna change your mind. Anybody else? Again, it would be nice if we could filter by opinion so that we don't have to work everybody quite so hard. But what can you do? Gonzalez Oil. My goodness gracious me. Again, another politician who is who is determined to buy some shares in this really weird random company in Arkansas. They're all the same companies as well. Right, brilliant. Okay, so that's me used up everything that I've got. I hope we have a way to get more influence. Okay. We do have the lobbyist, right? We do. Right, so, House of Reps is going to go before the House of Reps. We should have enough, like, even... There we go. Passage. Brilliant. Okay, now we got to influence. Desired result is yes. We need 4 votes. Let's do it. Let's also see if we can try and lobby. I need the influence from these people. Can we sort by required influence? You require very, very little influence, and to be honest, that would be good. And to be honest, these people will only require 1 influence tick. Let's try and fulfill your ambitions, even if it costs me a painting or 3. Okay. Tip oil? I've got plenty of money. Okay, well. I did have plenty of money until I used it all. Right, so you, brilliant, ambition. Take that. Take that. Brilliant. Okay, so now you like it. Now that may seem like a small change, but actually, I don't know why you were so cheap, but I think that might actually just get us across the line. It'll go in the direction of the speaker. We need the 4 votes that the lobbyist is going to be able to influence. We're also, like, working on making other people our friends. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. If only I had a little bit more influence. That would be really, really nice. What is this? Changing work plan for what? Oh my god, this is going to happen so frequently now because I've got so many little companies that I just don't need. Right, this needs to go... It's going to work. It's going to work. Fantastic. Brilliant. 3 politicians were lobbied. They will now change their votes. Brilliant. That's excellent. That's excellent. That guarantees that we've got it, right? That guarantees that we've got it. Unless the cardinal, like, seriously upsets somebody, which he's not going to. Brilliant. You end up liking me now. Fantastic. The detective, even if this detective thing goes badly wrong, which it won't, it'll just do nothing. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. The governor is going to be told to sign it. That's good. He's in an affable mood. We're actually going to do the politics. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I also can't believe how unbelievably challenging it's been to get here. State Senate has approved it. Brilliant. Brilliant. And now the governor is going to go and approve it as well. I can't wait. I can't wait. Right, get rid of those newspapers so that I can see what happens when the governor approves it. The bill was passed. The law lower income tax at your request has been approved. I was glad to help you. Thank you very much for doing whatever you did. I am delighted. Right, so if we have a little look at laws now, we can see that we're now at 14%, down from 21%, which is great. That's a delightful, delightful thing to behold. I really am very, very happy about it. Did it really? Sure. You know what? Whatever. You can take some of my useless shares off my hands. Did it really make much of a difference at all? I'm not convinced that it did. Something like corporation tax, maybe. But to be honest, getting rid of corporation tax, I feel like we should be able to get rid of corporation tax. I feel like it should be technically possible, even if it is something that people just don't want to do. You know? Return the loan, return the loan, return the loan. Oh yeah, we're going to have a whole bunch of this nonsense happening over the course of the next wee while. Right, Superfluid Inc., we've got 26% of it. How much is it valued at? Potato Trust IA is worth at? No, not worth at. Is valued at more. However, that being said, we've got 257 million in the bank. That's more than enough to take control of this company. In fact, that's something that I really would like to do. And in fact, if we could use an agent on this company, that'd be great. How many workplaces is this going to destroy? No, it's going to do the accident. We don't want to do that. I'd like to get the broker, but I can't really be dealing with that. Let's just buy out the company. Buy out the company. Just buy it out. Yep. I really don't care. There we go. I do want to buy that horse, actually. There we go. Cool. So we will devalue our own company. Yep, pretty much terminally. But now we own 57% of the company, which is phenomenal. We've got 280 million in reserves, which is great. And that's really fantastic. That really, really is good. How much influence have I got? I've got loads of influence. Can I try going for a merger? Let's try going for a merger. Although, to be fair, we could tank the value. We could tank the value and just buy it over 100%. The reason why I don't think a merger is a great idea is because we would give literally all of these people an opportunity to, you know... Well, my wealth is 303 million? What the heck? Yeah, I will participate in this. Just from the perspective of... How did it go down to 303 million? What the heck happened? Strike at Coleman Partners, strike at Butler Brothers? That's surely a mistake. Whatever. I really don't want to be involved in vote upon vote upon vote. I mean, we're still... like, collecting... Potato Trust IA is still collecting, you know, 50 million a quarter, for goodness sake. The building progress is underway. That's one thing against the idea of a merger. Look at that. Look at that. Superfluid Inc. is going to take us to the next level. Immediately, by the way, valuing all of our companies. The cartel exposure risk is at 6%, which, to be fair, Potato Trust Oregon, we've got 0% stake in. Oh, is that why it's valued at such a weird sort of thing? Right, I see. I see. How much is in reserves here? 12 million? Dividend size? I mean, we can bump that up to 100%. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know. The complicated ownership structures are a bit strange. They're a bit strange. What's my net worth at now? My wealth is back down at 300 million. Oregon Trust has left your cartel. What? What? After just literally seeing a 30% boost? Why? 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 I mean, look at this. Price bonus. 50% if we get to the next level. I mean, this is quite something. I mean, under what circumstances you end up having that happen, I'm just not sure. Now, let me have a little look at the... Let me have a little look at the mechanics of... What the heck? What the heck happened to the value of this company? I know we got 23 bucks in the bank account. It literally is. Disproportionately, the value of a company is evaluated. I mean, look at this. This is a company that's got net income. Net income. Not even revenue, right? Revenue of 66 million. And it's valued at 137 million. That is insane. Just because it's got $23 in the bank. 0 dividends. I mean, so yeah. 303 million net worth. Brilliant. That's fine. But then, what happens? What happens next? That's the real question. Anyway, this is all a roundabout way of me saying that clearly the video game likes it when companies have a lot of money in the bank accounts, although I think that is pretty wrong, to be honest. Right, 67 million in the bank account now. I'm up to 510 million. So this was valued. Look at that. It's literally doubled. It's literally doubled. The value has literally doubled. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Right, I know that we've got the building in progress, but what about the idea of merging with Superfluid? Right, merger, where I'm obviously still in charge. This would give us, I mean, it would give us 200 million in the bank, which is kind of nice. It'd be nice if we could do like a share buyback scheme as well. Here's the thing. I think that I can push this through. I think I can influence everybody here. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think I can influence enough people to make it happen. Sure. Right, so we're going to go ahead with the merger. Let's see what that does to the bottom line. Up to 940 million. We are valued at 1.03 billion. Even though I only control a decent chunk of this company, it's not all of it. I know that it's not all of it. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good, though. It's good. Going to go back into the cartel. It doesn't quite get us up to the 3% line. Why is that the case? Is that because I control proportionately less of the companies? It might also be because the work plan is not sort of set where it needs to be. Worker rates. 46 million. 47 million. We hit 47 million there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that might just do it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, look at that. Look at that. By just increasing the work plan to 200% or whatever. That's crazy. So now our net worth is 1.06 billion. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. But also, I mean, the way to do it is just to jump into the company, for example. And what we can do is we can actually do a share issuance, capitalize to the tune of about 61 million. Everybody is going to vote against it because it's actually going to dilute their share, interestingly enough. And then we're just going to plow all of our money into the company. I will buy 100% of mine. I'll buy 100% of my allocation, which is great. Brilliant. And that is going to be fantastic. Not only is that going to allow, you know, the company to get more capitalized, and to be fair, that is a benefit of having more people around the table. But yeah, the market cap of this company is now 1.3 billion. And we did nothing. Look at that. My net value has skyrocketed. Has gone up and down all over the flipping place. All over the flipping place. It's kind of bonkers. Dividends, by the way, still at 0. So, I mean, it's going to increase by what, like 300 million? 300 million next quarter? I am actually really, really curious. So 1.33 billion market cap. 1.33 billion market cap. Let's see what it becomes. I don't care. 1.33 billion market cap. Let's see what it goes to. And then I think we'll probably wrap the episode and the series up. Because, well, I mean, I can confidently say it's good. Things are good. I really like the stock market. But, I mean, it just feels a bit broken and a little bit unbalanced. Look at that. Look at that. It says that its market cap has gone down by 84 million. Poppycock, it's increased by 200%, by 200 million. It's increased by 200 million. It's actually increased by literally, yeah, 240 million from 1.33 to 1.57. And we only brought in 137 million of income. So I don't know what's happening. I also don't know why it's reporting that it's down 84 million. Because, again, that's nonsense. That's absolutely nonsense. That's unbelievably strange. The cartel is obviously doing great. Government contract. How is that even achievable? Required influence, 373,000. How is that even achievable? Like, that just seems broken, right? I mean, we're friends with the governor. Like, how on earth do I need to have more... How on earth do I need to have more than 373,000 influence? It's like, I get that you're, you know, governor of the capital, for example, but, like, come on. Are you worth much? You're not even worth much. I could buy you out, like, you know, 16 times over. But I can't even use an agent on you. Yeah, so I think there's some pretty, like, serious balance changes that need to be reworked. That's not to say that I don't like Plutocracy. On the contrary, I think it's very, very good, and it keeps getting better. But I really would like a good few changes to be made before making a return to it. That being said, though, very, very good, very, very good fun. But a little bit more automation, I don't think, would necessarily go amiss. You know, something that allows you to control CEOs who are in holding companies, give them an objective. Hey, buy out, you know, the cheapest transport company, you know, in the state that you're in. And then you can have a holding company in every state and maybe one big holding company. I don't know. It's curious. Definitely politics. Politics needs to become more accessible for sure. It just, to me, seems like we were only able to do it in the end game, and even then was a massive faff, although I appreciate that half of that is my fault because I've got the big settings on, the big mode settings on, but really good on the whole. Very, very good experience. Very, very, very good experience. Love Plutocracy. Can't wait to make a return to it when there's another big update. But for now, and from me, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Oba the Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.